What's good, everybody? How are y'all doing? I said I wasn't coming along. I got the Dudes at Ringside podcast guys with me tonight. We're feeling a little bit spooky over here tonight. Spooky season over here.
Yes.
So.
It's spooky wrestling month, so there you go.
I showed the wrong cup. I showed the wrong cup. It's really spooky season, you know.
Yes, it is. I was sitting there thinking the other day, I was like, you know what? I probably should go on Zenny and get some couple of pairs of glasses. And like, I was sitting there thinking, like, I could totally rock some glasses Janine would wear. Like,
yes.
That was like my favorite character on
you could be. I could see you pulling off a Janine Melnitz.
Mm-hmm.
But which Janine Melnitz? Real Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 1 or Ghostbusters 2 with the little mushroom cut?
Ooh. Yeah,
Annie Potts is a fireball, if you know what I mean. She's a tough cookie. She's a pretty lady. I don't know.
I remember I was all about some Janine, and I was in like third grade or something like that, and I had a teacher, and her first name was Janine, so automatically she was my favorite. Yeah. Mina says hi.
Hey, kitty. It's funny. My friends all blame Jessica Rabbit why I'm obsessed with redheads. I'm like, I kind of say yeah. In the back of my mind, I go, nah, that was Janine Melnitz. Who wouldn't want a pretty redhead that has feisty attitude to be your secretary? You know what I mean? Keep everybody in line. Like,
hold on, come here. Yes, we are live. Say hi. Hi. I'm showing out because I want love and attention. Yeah.
Aw, kitty.
She tried to kill the mister this weekend. He's allergic to cats. And Mina's usually standoffish. She was aggravating him the whole time.
No.
So, yeah. I was like, well, Mina likes to show off and she likes to try to murder people. But
murder cats? No, is that a murder bees? We got murder cats.
Mina, I mean, she's something else, I'm telling you.
Name starts with an M. Sounds like murder. Mina murders.
Yeah, so, all right, let's see here. Yes, Shane, prayers for Marie. Fortunately, Marie couldn't join us tonight. One of these days, we'll all get together. Definitely. Some way, somehow.
In person or in virtual world.
Yeah, I'm kind of doing my Harley Quinn thing today. The mister said I was his Harley Quinn. So
it's like, sorry, it's like we had you on the podcast, then we had Marie on the podcast. We never had you guys both like at the same time.
I know. It's like work out that way.
No, it doesn't. No.
As I said during the 299, we all have to plan a trip to Universal Studios, and maybe that could be our big hangout.
Maybe. Well, it have to be something like that, or like a awesome event or something near, like somewhere where everybody can meet. That would be awesome.
I would say Universal because me and Geek, I love Universal Studios. Something about that park makes me just open my nerd side turns the key on my neck, and I'm just like, and a nerd side of me is like, I'm back, everybody, I'm here. Yes, the voice sounds like that.
Hey, Carlos, how you doing?
Hey, Carlos, welcome.
What's up, Carlos?
Yes, yes, Marie couldn't be with us tonight. Well wishes to her. Me and her had the same problem. Had problems with her back. I pulled a muscle in my back Monday. I've been on the struggle bus all week, so I feel you. And, love, prayers for speedy recovery because back pain is no fun. in thoughts and prayers as well. As most people know, Kevin Nash lost his son a few days ago. Tristan, his name was Tristan. He passed away, and of course, he was only 26. Definitely a life cut too short. Kevin Nash did share the cause of death on his podcast, and so definitely think think of the big sexy there.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You know, I hate you just hate to see that, you know.
Yeah.
So and so anyways, enough of the heavy. So we got a few things going on. I'm kind of half caught up, half not. When the guys came on, I was just like, we're going to kind of we're going to talk about a few things and kind of have a free for all if y'all are good with that.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just
And the birthday girl has shown up. Hi, Alma.
Hey, how's it going?
welcome.
Happy
That
birthday.
shirt.
Happy birthday. Woo! I'm doing in
Yeah.
sign language
I hope
now.
you're having fun.
Yeah.
Only thing I know in
Y'all,
sign language
Alma
is my name.
turned 21 today.
Ooh.
I won't tell her real age.
Yeah,
Make
that's
her feel
that's the
good.
fun age. But then you make it
Straight up
opposite.
wrestling show, hair HBT and Chris. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Definitely go check them guys out. So let me go over here. Y'all, I haven't done this in a while. We're
Oh
just
boy.
we're just kind of rolling with it tonight. So it is what it is.
So,
So
it's a
you
free
guys
for
are
all.
doing good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we've just been doing our episodes. We're having fun, and we're excited. Me and Geek have been talking about this all day. How I've been talking at work about it, even though I work with lots of teens, and they go, "Yeah, okay, wrestling. Okay, Joe, keep going."
Yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
whatever.
We just celebrated our 300th episode.
Oh, y'all did. It finally got
Yeah,
awesome.
we just had.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We just had Bobby Blaze on the 300th episode. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Bobby freaking it's time
I
to
can't
sound bad. Bobby freaking Blaze.
yeah, Bobby Blaze. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
glad for y'all.
yeah, yeah. It was cool
Okay.
to have you guys, have you and a bunch of
On
other
299. On 299. You know.
99. You know, Geek may not say it, but him and I both like thank you and when you're
Murray.
Marie like so much for like supporting us,
Thank you.
showing us love, and like bringing us in the podcast family. As Geek, I say it. I'm
Absolutely.
the goofy one. I say you guys opened the back door of the frat house and said. So I was sitting out there like Stitch in the rain, going, "Everyone likes us. We're so glad." And they're
Yeah.
like, "Let them in." They do. I could feel something from them. Let them in. You know, it's hard because
Yeah.
we're so new at this game. No one knows who we are, and it's hard to promote yourself when no one knows who you are.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And, the number one advice I always get is to keep going. So,
Mm-hmm.
you're not perfect, but you get better. There's a reason why people tune in. It's just a matter of being comfortable. And I mean, we're not perfect. So, excuse me. So, but yes, I love our little podcast family, our little circle. I mean, I love each and every one of you guys. Been very positive, and I just love the fact that I have people who don't have ulterior motives. I've had pasts where there was ulterior motives going on, a lot of lying, a lot of deceit. So it's nice to be in a wrestling circle that's positive. So thank you guys for that. I mean, everybody that we're involved with, guests, past and present. And so, but speaking of family, we were talking about this earlier, and I was like, we are talking about this because y'all know who my favorite family is, the Onawai family. And we
Yeah.
have our first fourth generation superstar, made her highly anticipated debut Tuesday.
Mhm.
That was big. What do you guys think about that?
Geek, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that I think it's awesome that she finally made her debut, and I can't wait for her to crush it. I mean, you know what I mean? I haven't seen her wrestle yet, but
Mm-hmm.
hopefully that she's good. You know what I mean in the ring and everything. But I think she'll be great. You know, I think she's gonna crush it.
Like
What about?
oh, sorry.
Go ahead. That's what I was
Sorry
saying.
about
Go
that.
ahead.
Like I think it's great that she finally debuted, and I'm like very sad about the backlash she's getting online from people on Twitter. Like, and I also see some videos on TikTok too. I was like, geez, let the girl start her like career. I know wrestling's all like a lot of wrestling's all about that. Like people
Oh, some people are just never happy.
like
That's also the thing, Joe, with the fourth, the third, and the second generation superstars is they have to work extra harder to
Mm-hmm.
prove
10 times.
that yeah, prove they belong.
And the fact too, um, that she's female is going to make it harder too.
Mhm.
Um, I Naomi is in the family by marriage. You have Tamina Snuka. I wish they would do more with her, but you know, like you said, second generation superstars pressure. Third generation superstars, you automatically think of The Rock and Randy Orton, and the incredible legacies that they built. Now we got a fourth generation superstar. That's a tall order, and I think she's built for it. The way she spoke after she revealed herself, I heard confidence, and I was like, oh yeah, her dad has definitely been talking to her. But she was very confident, and that's what I loved about it. And I was like, all right, she's got that down. Let's see what she can do next. And the thing too is I don't like Joe Gacy, okay? I'm just like, now I gotta pay attention to him. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, NXT.
He's the here we go. This is a clip we make a clip of our podcast. He's the Wish version of Bray Wyatt. Well, you think you're getting on Amazon, you really got in Wish. They Wish stole your gift and put it on Wish.
Triple H always wins. He's got to make his mark somewhere. It's like, yep, we
Yeah,
got. There you go, Joe
yeah,
Gacy. There you
yeah.
go.
If Bray Wyatt ever had to retire and Joe Gacy comes up to the main roster when he does in the future, I
Hmm.
think I could see him taking over as the creepy uncle that nobody wants to meet. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be
Or the
interesting.
creepy neighbor. Why did I say I don't know why I said uncle, but okay, we're working with it.
Yeah.
Well,
It's,
hey, we're gonna roll with it. We're rolling with it tonight. So,
And I'm
um,
sober.
and the thing too, there's 2001 vibes all around because obviously Ava Rain was born in 2001. And Schism, the name of the faction, there was a song by the name of Schism by Tool back at that
Tool.
time too. I love Maynard James Keenan.
Tool
Like
is the
he has,
coolest creepy
oh
band
my
ever.
god,
We
Tool
could
in the
talk.
perfect circle.
I
Corn.
have a cool shirt. I should have wore it today. I my
I
brother
used
got it.
to have one. I used to have one years ago, and obviously I wore it out. And I need to get more band shirts, and I just
I had a perfect circle one too, but I sent it to the I sent it off the I don't know why I did this, but I gave it to the donation thing.
yeah,
My dad's
Goodwill.
like, yeah, Gabriel. My dad's like, yeah, you can do it. But Dad, who's gonna wear a shirt that says perfect circle unless you're a fan of rock bands, you know what that it means. Like
Oh yeah, I had let's see, I had a perfect circle. I had Linkin Park. Like I was a huge Linkin Park fan.
Hmm.
Um let's see, I had some Dragon Ball Z shirts. There was this one shirt that I had with Trunks. freaking love that shirt. And yeah, I wore that out too. And so, all right, let me get to the comments right quick. Shane, do y'all think WWE will put her on the fast track to the main event roster? I hope not.
No.
I
Too
I
bad.
don't think it's going to be right away. I could see maybe a year from now. I could see that happening. But you know, you gotta she's just starting. She's only 21 years old. Like Cora Jade, Roxanne. These are all the next generation of the female superstars. Um, Obviously they love Roxanne Perez, and she's amazing. I could see her going to the main roster soon. Cora Jade too, but you kind of need to just keep them there for a while and let them do their thing in NXT, and then, but that don't rule out a appearance or whatever. So
do you see Scott Rick Steiner's son going with Cora Jade to the main roster, or at the same time, or do you see?
either or.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin what she has right now, because right now, if you really go back and watch the clip, because I watched it twice, once on Instagram, once on Twitter, and then twice on Twitter. The reaction she got is what you need when you're new. That priceless chant, that cheer when you're like, what the hell just happened?
Yeah.
Like,
You could tell they were shocked.
Yes, they had that.
And then of course you had the like 5 fans, Rocky. I'm like, the way she looked at them, she was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think she did fairly well. Carlos echoes my sentiments. Yeah, at least a year, But I think she'll do fine. I mean, one of the greatest wrestling families. She's got a lot of pressure on her shoulders, but I think she can handle it. That's what I say.
I think so too.
Now, my question is to you guys: do you think she beats Mandy?
Maybe. There's a lot of female wrestlers, Alora, right? That deserve that title on that NXT roster. There's a lot of female. There's Fire. There's Lash Legend. There's, oh my God, I'm getting chills. There's so many women's wrestlers that I would put in front of her.
Roxy, Cora Jade, right?
Cora.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Kaylee Ray. They renamed her Alba Fire, and I'm like, I actually kind of like it. So I could see her out of everybody, dethroning Mandy Rose, but I don't understand why she's not on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Kaylee Ray,
I think they're scared.
Alba Fire's amazing.
I think they're afraid of Mandy Rose failing again. That's why they.
We forgot one too. Mimi too is another one.
Oh yeah, Mimi.
Mimi's in WWE also. I forgot her WWE name because they changed it, but I
thought Breaker was going to lose the title and then go to the main roster. That could still happen, Carlos. I just don't know when.
Yeah.
Braun Breaker changes his. I hope they do too. I can't believe they did that.
I got so much heat. I'm like, I keep saying to people, it's not real. It feels like I'm dreaming because I think I've said this to you before, Laura. I'm a big Steiner Brothers fan, and like, it felt like I woke up out of a really creepy dream and Geek was trying to wake me up, but I ended up punching him in the arm. I'm like, this is Steiner line. You're not a Steiner. And I run out.
Me and the Mister were talking about the Steiners the other day, and I was telling him about. I think he made a comment. I don't want to quote him wrong because he'll send me a message and be like, "Babe, now you know I didn't say that." But I think we were talking about I think it was Rick was the better wrestler of the two of them because Scott Steiner, he was just like, "Holler if you hear me."
Scott will always be remembered for that infamous Impact line, though. That when you to me that would be. It's like you have a 21% chance. To me, he's like, you have that 1% chance of beating me. I can't say it, because after that promo was done,
oh my God. You know, and he had so much hype when he made his solo debut back in like what 2002, 2003, and then his match with Triple H at the Royal Rumble like stunk the joint out. I was like, now you know good and hell well.
Geek was there when he made his debut at Madison Square Garden during Survivor Series. So
Look at there.
That reaction was priceless. Awesome reaction.
Yeah. Carlos says Mandy should have stayed on the main roster. Why did they put her on NXT? You know, I like Mandy on NXT. I really love the fact that they gave her a faction, and I think she did so much better here than she, you know, after the whole thing with Otis, it kind of, you know, she wasn't really doing a whole lot. Well, she was doing that thing with Sonya, right?
Yeah.
And so, but I really like the fact that they're building her. So when she does go back to the main roster, she's going to be a credible threat. Whether fans agree with that or not, I don't know. But I love the attitude change. I loved her appearance change. I mean, it worked for her. I loved it. I love Toxic Attraction. They're like my favorite thing on NXT. That's two other women that could challenge Mandy Rose in the classic great friends, better enemies.
Definitely.
So I could see Gigi Dolan taking it from her.
That's
but
another
I like
one.
her and JC Jane both, but I could see Gigi Dolan doing something like that. So we'll see. Harry commenting from Straight Up Wrestling. Alba Fire, oh yes. Gosh, I love her. And I disagree. Scott Steiner in Memphis was awesome. Shane, this is why I enjoy you being on here because, like, you know, a lot of us tend to forget stuff like that.
Like Memphis Wrestling, the one that we always see on Instagram. Those guys, Memphis, they look like their arena is the size of a high school gym. Hey, Vinny, welcome. It's one of my buddies.
What's going on,
hey,
What's going on, Vinny?
It's one of our biggest fans.
Hi.
Vinny.
Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for joining us.
He's a good guy. Big fan.
Yeah, I think when Scott got his physique got bigger, it just didn't work for him. Like you thought everything was going to be so good, and then it just, you know.
Yeah.
So gotta take this off. So yeah, I mean, we kind of went way off topic there, but that's okay. But that was like the biggest thing. NXT pretty much stole that this week, which is good. I'm glad for NXT. Let's see here. Oh, we're still on all that.
Did we get to MJF turning face this weekend?
Yeah, we'll get to that. Don't worry.
No,
while we're still on WWE, we found out that Tommaso Ciampa, I always get that messed up. Ugh. Tommaso Ciampa will be out of action for 9 months. He's recovering from hip surgery. He had made a post on Instagram, I think. Yeah.
Man, he's such a good worker. He's such a good worker too. I mean, you know, it sucks to see him getting surgery, you know, because he deserves so much.
You know, I think everybody was ready for the DIY reunion. I know I was.
Yeah.
Or him versus AJ Styles, like 1-on-1 in a big showcase match. Like, hello, money.
Yeah.
Cha-chings. Make it
and best wishes to him as he recovers. And, you know, I hope it doesn't cut his career short. Like you said, amazing talent. Oh, God. Let's see. We got more stuff going on here. Vinny, all right.
Yeah.
Carlos is thinking about MJF too.
I'm not the only one who's talking about that
he
face.
Thinks about things all the time. I could see him at work thinking about wrestling instead of blocking his shelf.
Yeah. Was there anything else about WWE we need to talk about? I know they have Crown Jewel coming up. I know we were talking about doing a show on that. Next week or so.
I do have something actually. I don't know if you guys.
Go
I
ahead.
don't know if you guys talked about it. There might be
Free
a
for
WWE.
all.
Yeah, it's actually not, but it's part of. But I don't know if you heard about the WWE and New Japan partnership potentially.
I forgot. Yeah, that's interesting considering Carl Anderson has the Never Open Championship. I think wasn't there some kind of exchange on Twitter about that as well?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think he said something like, "He's like, oh, I could go wherever I want." That's what he said. Said something like that. I don't know if it's like a work or he's playing. You know.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. That's interesting, and that's definitely New Japan is the forbidden door, literally.
Yeah, he said he's not vacating the belt, and by that standard, New Japan standards is if you cannot make a title defense, you automatically forfeit the title.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the plan is going forward because Carl Anderson is planned for Crown Jewel, which is the same day as the next New Japan show. So
Really,
yes,
I did not know that.
yes. So can he be at both places at once? Is the question.
Yeah, give me just a second. I think we're going to have a little bit of this going on. To do it. And go ahead.
No,
Yeah,
me?
I think get it wicked. I think
Up. Hang on. Hang on.
Oh, look at him.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
He joined us.
It's still Phil.
Sorry for being late, y'all. Sorry for being late.
No
I want to introduce Phil. Introducing my beard brother in crime, Mr. Phil. Don't chill with Phil.
What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good.
Good. We were just talking about Carl Anderson and his Never Open Championship.
Okay.
And it was Geek. He brought up the fact that Crown Jewel is taking place the same night as New Japan's show, right?
Yeah.
Different times though, right? Because isn't Crown Jewel being in the morning time for us, right?
I have no idea the difference between Saudi and Japan, so I don't know their time difference.
Yeah, that's a little cuckoo.
Yeah, that's.
I get kind of worried even looking up the word Saudi and time zone. My phone may get like a guy in glasses and they pop up on my screen like no, it's
right.
All the doors and windows in my house get kicked in. Guys in like, helmets.
Get on the ground. Get on. Whoa. Relax.
Oh no, just that time zone. It was on the news like this in the mugshot. Glasses all crooked like this.
Right.
Like,
yeah. So that's going to be interesting. How they're going to play that out.
That is, yeah. I didn't even think of that. That's
I
kind of wacky.
either.
That's kind of wacky.
The plot thickens.
Geek's still thinking about my windows getting kicked in and me getting arrested. Me mugshot like this. Don't smile, Joe. Geek's so mean. He would show the mugshot on the show. Look at Joe, he's always getting in trouble. Still trying to look cool. Thumbs up in a mugshot.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be interesting. So we shall see on this one. And I think I was reading, was it wrestling? Was it wrestling? I can't remember. But I was reading somewhere that Triple H was open to working with New Japan, so we'll see.
You know what? I think that would be really smart.
Mm-hmm.
I loved how AEW did the whole Forbidden Door thing, which it cross networks. I'm all about cross networking because you get put on to some guys from New Japan and you're like, yo, who is that? And then you talk to somebody like, he's like, yo, That's Okada. Yo, you don't know about Okada. You ain't heard of him? And I think it finally puts the best of the best under the same umbrella, roof, whatever you want to call it. I think now, with that, we can start having the dream matches we always wanted.
Kazuchika Okada versus AJ Styles. Book it.
Didn't we have that? We had it already.
We have?
It happened already.
Long time ago?
Happened like 6 years ago or 7 years ago. Yeah, I think they wrestled twice. AJ Styles beat Okada for the IWGP Championship, and then Okada beat AJ Styles to take it back.
I still want Okada and Danielson.
It'll happen.
That's the match I want. I want to see Suzuki.
Already made her appearance today.
I want Suzuki versus Lesnar. I just want that match.
Ooh.
Look, to say hi.
Oh, oh my God.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, go play.
Hang on.
He's famous online.
He just Googled it. He just actually Googled it.
Let's do this!
Because you know what too? So like we all came up and loved wrestling when it was WWE or WWF and WCW, ECW and TNA and blah, blah, blah. We all came up when they were separated. And we all had those dream matches. Well, you know, Wolfpack versus or NWO versus DX, or the Anderson brothers versus who was hot back, versus like Nation of Domination or different things. Now, if they actually do this, we could get a match and settle once and for all who's the best champion ever, Omega or Roman Reigns.
Oh my God. Geek will be like this. Geek will be like the dad on freaking South Park.
I was telling Joe this the other day. I was just saying this to Joe. I'm like, I would love to see this match, but I know who's gonna win. I would love Okada versus Roman Reigns in a match, bro.
You know,
because the match, the storytelling would be gold. You know,
yeah,
gold.
You think about all the doors that would open, or like a Tessa Blanchard versus Bianca Belair.
Oh my God! Speaking of Belair, was she actually gonna come back? Does anybody think that she'll come back?
Her and Bailey had a match on Raw Monday.
Yeah, they just had a match.
Okay, I must have missed it.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch that, but I did see that Nikki Cross, formerly ASH, she returned as Nikki Cross, and
yeah, Mayu Tawani versus Charlotte Flair is another one.
There you go. There you go. Or just like an all-out smash mouth, like Asuka versus Thunder Rosa.
Ooh.
Something like that.
Yeah.
The possibilities are endless. Shane says he Googled it. Takes 11 hours and 20 minutes from Saudi to Japan. Oh, that's interesting.
He's not making it.
No, I don't think so. I do not think so. But I just came up with this while we were talking about it. New Japan's going to be Switzerland in pro wrestling.
Jeez.
I can see that.
Oh gosh,
I could see that.
Yeah, I'm so funny.
I could definitely see that.
See, Geek, that's why we're like, me and Laura, like, we're the second team member, and yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking. Also, not only that. Sorry, one more thing before we.
Okay,
continue.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say tonight is actually the New Japan show in New York City tonight, and the main event is actually and the main event is actually Okada and Eddie Kingston against Juice and.
Oh, that was tonight.
Yeah,
I know Marie was thinking about doing a watch along with that, but
wow.
Y'all know we love Eddie Kingston over here.
Here comes the video. Here comes the video.
Here you go.
Oh yeah, we got to do it because we gotta have some of Marie in here. Just let me find it right quick because it takes me a minute. Hold on.
I already know Phil.
Oh, here it is.
The video.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to Peaches and Power Bombs, the most biased podcast you can find. If you hear this recording, that means our host is talking about Eddie Kingston. She loves him, and she's not afraid to say so. Now, carry on.
Oh,
I need to do one on the Tribal Chief as well because I was going to say earlier, I was like, Tribal Chief is hot property.
Yeah.
Anything he touches turns into gold.
Wants to do that about me. But
whether you like it or not. That's what I tell the mister.
I need someone to make me want. Geek needs one me about Rey Mysterio. Where goes Joe again talking about Rey Mysterio? Favorite wrestler.
I definitely need one with Roman. Just haven't worked on it. I hadn't even thought about it.
Geek needs one for New Japan. Anything New Japan related, that's Geek right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
What would be yours, Phil?
Give me an old school Ric Flair. Woo! That's all I need.
That was originally supposed to. We were going to use the woo, like the meme, for when we got a follower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what I was doing, and I was looking through the gives, and I saw the cat that looks like he's high, and he's like that white cat, and I'm just like, I can hang out with that cat, man. He looks like he hung out with me in college. He's just like, yeah, that's me. Yep, that's me. That's me. If I was a cat, I'd be a white cat that's just like, yeah, man. You're not in control. You're not in control of the board. What are you looking at? Jeez.
I'm in control of the board.
Oh, Shane, I forgot about this, Shane. I'm sorry. What is the secret the Miz is not telling the world about Dexter Loomis?
Uh-oh. That's his brother.
Oh, jeez.
Long lost brother. Hornswoggle's our dad.
Oh, God.
Whoa.
I'm just ready to see Index back on my screen because, I love Index.
I don't know. I'm feeling that Dexter Loomis is his brother or like an uncle or something.
something. Or he stole Maurice from.
Oh, God.
He stole Maurice from him.
Something wild.
Yeah.
WWE always hypes us up thinking this is going to be a good angle. And then we get that.
That drastic letdown.
Yeah.
The drastic letdown, like, oh, gobbledygooker 2.0.
Guy falls through the window again. Falls to the wall.
Yeah. Are you guys excited about Crown Jewel?
I'm actually looking forward to Lesnar and Lashley.
That looks good.
Oh, the Geek's got the woo thing in the corner.
There we go.
I don't know. We were working with the promotion from South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Not Lesnar, the other guy. Oh my God, we were just talking about it.
Oh, jeez.
Lesnar versus what's his name? He's gonna face. You just said Lesnar versus Lashley. Lashley actually wrestled in South Africa for a promotion called CPW, and apparently the match went really good. If you ever get a chance to check it out, the promotion's called CPW. They're based out of South Africa, and they're really good.
Yeah, they just got.
I think Logan Paul and Reigns is going to be really, really good too. Logan Paul feels like Well, Logan Paul has really impressed everybody. Right? Well, he's probably no match for the Tribal Chief. He's going to smash him, stack him, and pin him. I mean,
yeah,
because that's what my Tribal Chief does. I'm acknowledging him.
I want some formidable opponents for Roman. Not Logan Paul.
Okay.
Like that. Put that on SmackDown. Put it on Velocity, Heat.
Velocity. Sunday Night Heat.
Dude, that should not be a pay-per-view match.
Wait,
What
what's
year
that
is it?
other show they have? There's another one.
2022, man. Like, bring Heat back. Just
Oh
do
God! Hashtag bring Heat back.
now,
Yeah, bring back CB Richards,
What?
please.
Yeah.
Now, y'all
Wrestling side,
know.
not the crazy half.
Y'all already know. Tribal Chief is hot.
He's talking to you.
Okay. No, my kids are acting up.
No, that's uh-oh.
Oh, Mina discovered how to flush the toilet.
Oh.
No
Oh,
lie.
jeez.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's why I had to stop and hear it for a minute. Like, what is going on?
Meet the
Those
fans.
mom ears.
Well,
What's going
you
on?
know, Tribal Chief is hot property, and of course, everybody knows who Logan Paul is. This is strictly a moneymaker. That's why they did it for Crown Jewel, and I hate they do that, but at the same time, I get it. You know, you're doing this to make money, and it's gonna fill that stadium. So that's the only reason. You know,
I'm more excited to see his brother fight Silva in the boxing match than to see him wrestle.
right?
Yeah. It's just, I'd almost even prefer if Roman took like the Brock Lesnar track now, where he just doesn't compete because you're not worthy to compete. I'd almost prefer that.
Yeah, Shane.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
What
Maybe.
if WWE does a swerve and Logan Paul wins the title and then Theory I would be so mad. No lie. Ugh.
Yeah. That he cashes in But you know what, guys? I just thought of something. If he does cash in, and then he comes back on Raw, what if Triple H comes out and says that was an invalid contract because it wasn't on American soil? And that sounds kind of mean, but like
That's a Vince
I don't
move.
know. I thought Shane was going to take the day off, but obviously not.
Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Fight me! Don't fight me!
we need to steal that, geek. We need to steal that every time we argue on the podcast.
Fight me!
Yeah, I got another one too because I almost did, and that's like, nah, but I'm gonna do it anyway because this is exactly what I was thinking when I read that.
Girl,
I gotta find a clip of her saying, "You don't even go here."
I know we need that.
I
Right?
love. Or I gotta get the other geek. We have to get the clip is because they're peanut butter and jealous. Like,
Wow.
From the interview. From that movie, The Interview. They're peanut butter and jealous.
that's what I say every time another podcast talks smack about us. But like, they're peanut butter. They're peanut butter and jealous about us.
Talking smack.
Just saying, if someone
They
does.
don't want the smoke, bro.
Kick.
They don't,
They
don't want the smoke.
I love everybody, but like, let's have fun. That's all I'm saying. This is a fun thing, and we love everybody. You know.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. All
I'm
right,
happy.
we're gonna go ahead and move on to AEW, and I think that was all we knew for WWE. I think.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
I'm behind, but it's okay.
No, you're not good.
I'm always behind, and now I'm really behind because the Mister. I forget how much work a boyfriend takes.
Oh wow.
Oh gosh. Anyways, so a lot of people been talking about this, especially after the vignette that aired last night on Dynamite. Apparently, let me go back. Let's see. Obviously, Meltzer had an update, and basically, I think they, I guess they reached out to CM Punk's camp or whatever, and they were saying what exactly happened, according to them. And they said that the dog was injured, had to have teeth removed after the locker room door hit him in the face, and it was kicked in. and that was like the biggest thing. But
Dog.
and I'm like, the dog,
Like an actual dog? Like a
Larry, the dog. Yeah, he has
Larry
a dog
the
named
dog.
Larry. And it was said that Larry had to have teeth removed after the locker room door hit him in the face when it was kicked in. That's probably when Kenny Omega came in and was like, "Baby, I'm so sorry. I know I do it. Baby, it's okay. It's okay. We didn't mean it."
Mm.
I freak out when my dog gets hit by it. I freak I think I've told this geek, like I bump into my dog and I'm like, dude, you okay, man? You okay? Like I talk to him like he's my drinking buddy. I'm like, dude, you okay? I got you another beer. Like
That's me with any pet. My pets, my friends' pets, the pigs I work with. Baby, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And people think I'm weird.
I met a
Like, don't
pig.
talk to them like that. Why?
I met my. I have to send you, Laura. I have to send you a picture of my cousin's pig that I met last Friday. It is.
Hello.
They told him, "Oh, it's a mini pig, Laura." No, this thing's a giant pig, like a full size pig.
Like a
Yorkshire, maybe? Durham?
Yes, full size oinking. Opens the back screen door, slams on it like a T-Rex. I mean, KFC looking dead
pigs
at
are
it.
very
Dead in the
smart.
They
Amazing
have to
animals.
clean the back window of the thing. I swear, I'm eating my fried chicken and I'm looking up and going, man, am I in Jurassic Park? Because this thing's banging into the glass like. I'm like,
I
oh no.
have one at work. Her name is Sweetkins, and she loves attention. And my coworkers call her Bulldozer because she tears stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll walk in there, Sweetkins.
a pig. This a pig.
Yeah, real pig, big. I'll just send you the picture later, Phil. Apparently, this pig is notorious. Takes shelves out of the kitchen, takes cans of soup out of the drawers. Just is a menace. A
Yeah,
menace.
pigs are very very smart. They know their names and everything.
Next to crows. Next to crows, they're smartest animal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then last night with the
Never mind.
vignette,
Never mind.
they were showing a vignette. I don't know if they talked about it or not, but I did see it. They were showing some key moments with the Bucks and Kenny Omega and AEW, and then they had his like their figures like they disappeared. It was like something erased them from there. So I think they're coming back to TV, but I just don't know when. So we're getting a little bit of an idea of what's going on there. So
Next big show is New Year's Smash.
Full Gear.
Oh, that is true. Full Gear, maybe.
Yeah. Well, Full Gear would be MJF's night, no doubt.
Mm-hmm. But the Elite could come back at Full Gear.
Mm-hmm.
Not too far away.
Ruin his party.
Mm.
I'm telling you, yeah. MJF is on fire right now. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
That promo. Fire.
Shoot, the one with him and Regal. Oh my god. Ah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It just, yeah. I mean, MJF is the one in a million talent, one of a kind talent. I mean, he is good.
That he is. I mean, so I was having a conversation yesterday with somebody. Who would you say is the most over right now, MJF or Sammy?
MJF.
MJF, I'm sorry.
I was making some pretty dope arguments. I'm Switzerland. I can't pick, I can't pick, but MJF right now is like white hot.
Yeah.
White hot. Some of the best promos we've seen in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And he's consistent. That's what I like about him the most, the consistency.
Yes.
I can appreciate that.
I love how he could say one thing that everybody loves him, and then right after that, just tears you down. You know, I'm like, I hate you, but damn, that was good.
Yep.
Like Piper, kind of
Yeah.
like Piper. He reminds me of
Wow.
Piper so much. You know what I mean?
That's a great
Like-
comparison. Yeah.
Mhm.
And nobody really does it like that anymore either. Mm.
No.
Keeping the kayfabe alive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was even getting into it with Renee last night. Renee was trying to fire her back. I was like, man, just shut up. Let MJF do his thing. Quit trying to take the spotlight.
Relax. Hold up.
Yeah, she was getting
Hold on,
mad.
girl.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, so that was really yeah, Full Gear, that's gonna be MJF's night, and that could set up for the return for sure. And
My question for this one is, I know are we at towards the end of this, or because I mean, what confuses me, the MJF face turn at the end, because you have Moxley who's a face, and now you're gonna have MJF as a face. So who's the heel in this match?
right.
Because
Could
you
be
don't
very
have
well be a double turn or something.
Moxley could be the guy that turns heel and joins with the firm.
Oh.
But he wouldn't need them though.
Yeah, he got combat.
He wouldn't need them, but the thing is, heels don't need anybody, but they align themselves with other people.
Ooh. Like the fangirl in me. What if he lost the title of Full Gear and then he makes a one in like a really rare appearance for the Shield's 10th anniversary at Survivor Series? A girl could hope.
I don't know. I don't know
They're
because
like, shut up!
I would love it too, but
could dream.
I would love it too, but the thing is,
Yeah,
AEW wouldn't even give up Billy Gunn for the DX 25th anniversary. So so what makes you think they're going to give up Moxley?
Yeah, they didn't do it for Billy Gunn. They're not going to do it for Mox.
Yeah.
No.
Especially when Mox is their guy.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. And maybe after Full Gear he'll have that vacation he wanted to take, and he deserves it because I mean the dude has been a straight workhorse for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
CM Punk kind of dropped the ball, and he was
He
there
caught
to pick
the
it back
fumble.
up.
I mean, he caught the fumble.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
Took the ball and ran with it, literally.
Yep.
I'm so proud of him though because he's always been amazing to me. Even even if I wasn't such a fangirl for the Shield, but he just has something that star quality and it's unique to him.
He has the it factor.
Yes.
Whatever it may be, he has it across the board.
Sometimes I don't think he knows what it is. But that's what I love about him. He's very unpredictable. I really love this side to him. He's really in his element. I wish he'd stop cutting himself so much, but other than that.
Yeah. Man, a Mox and Roman Reigns match would be really, really good right about now.
That's so funny too, because every member of the Shield, they've faced each other or whatever, and they have good chemistry in the ring, whether they're together or against each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what was really special about it. Let me get over here to the comments. AEW coming to their hometown in a few weeks. Are you talking about Omega and the Bucks? Carlos?
Is somebody's TV on?
It's not
That's
me.
not a TV.
No.
That's Geek's background. It's okay.
Oh.
It's the life of the Italian family.
I'm like, who watching TV?
I was hearing that too.
That's an
Carlos
Italian
said it is
family at
the
its
Bucks in
finest.
California, so yeah, we possibly Carlos. Shane, I can understand MJF as a heel, but for me, he crossed the line saying he is the devil and wanting to know where his worshippers are. They made me feel uncomfortable. Yeah,
Cool.
Pushing the envelope there.
That's MJF's department, you know.
The crowd chanting "We are devil worshippers" at Arthur Ashe Stadium made me feel a little bit comfortable. I'm like,
Yes.
But you know what? I think it was. Granted, don't get me started on that. But I think it's the shock value. It's the shock value of it because you remember Seth Rollins started with the Monday Night Messiah.
Yeah.
They had him with like the stained glass background and all that. It's shock value, and people get up in arms about religion and God, devil.
Yeah.
People get up in arms about it.
It is a very fine line. It really is.
Yeah. So I mean, for him, he's gonna push all the buttons he can push.
Yeah.
I can see MJF like being in the elevator and like pushing all the buttons up and down.
He would do something like that.
I'm just telling you, what are you gonna do about it now? Huh?
This is a good question from Carlos. Who would be in MJF's corner after all the bad stuff he's done in the past?
Nobody.
Yeah.
Handicap match every match.
Cody. No, never mind.
Cody would turn on him so fast and just like, dude, hit him with the finisher and just walk out and say, "What?" This team.
I can see MJF be like, I don't need no damn body. I can hear him saying that too. I was gonna mention this, kind of not like this, but Marie already had it set up. And which is fine. I don't mind this, but I don't want the Blackpool Combat Club to end. Because, you know, Danielson and Wheeler Yuta are disagreeing right now.
Yeah. I'm not ready for them to dismember the band. I like what they got going on. I'm not sure the angle that they're trying to do. I'm really not, but.
And obviously they're using JAS as the scapegoat here, especially with Garcia kind of having that, should I not? I'm a pro wrestler. I'm not a sports entertainer. So there's kind of a little bit of there's a little bit of meat and potatoes in that soup, if you will. But yeah, and now there's some kind of decision going on. It's like, no, don't break up. No. And I love Wheeler Yuta. He's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like Wheeler Yuta also.
Oh, I love him.
He's awesome. But I did not like him when he was part of the Best Friends. I felt he really did not fit in.
Yeah, I felt like he was out of place.
I can see that. Yeah.
His match with Mox earlier this year is definitely one of my favorites. I love the story it told, even though it was brutal, but I feel like with the background story of it really was well done, and that made me start really liking Wheeler Yuta, and I just loved him ever since. He's one of my favorites, and I'm glad they're kind of building his character more, and I think that's what we're getting out of that is seeing more of a character development with Wheeler Yuta. Yeah,
I've said it before about AEW. They have some amazing wrestlers. The storyline, character, but they got amazing wrestlers.
Definitely.
You can always build up the character, and you can get that over time. WWE has a lot of characters with people that can't really wrestle. Don't want to throw any names up there. Summer Rae.
No, geez.
Summer Rae and everything, and it's kind of like, okay, I can't, and as well as others, but I think that comes along with the territory. You got some solid wrestlers, you can work on the other stuff, So, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of amazing wrestlers, I did catch this last night. FTR versus Swerve in Our Glory. This was such a good match.
Great match.
Yeah, and of course, the Acclaimed was out there watching the match. And yeah, I mean, it was very, very close. Several near falls. I would think FTR would have it, and then Swerve in Our Glory would come back. Oh my gosh.
And the Gun
I
Club
love
returned.
do what?
The Gun Club returned to
Yes,
foil FTR's plan.
Yeah, that was chaos, wasn't it? Yeah, so Gun Club was posing as obnoxious fans of FTR, and they interfered in the match, and Swerve in Our Glory did win the number one contendership. Swerve in Our Glory is kind of the thing that when you have two amazing wrestlers and you really don't have a lot for them, you put them in a tag team like this, and it works. I love it.
That is definitely essentially what happened.
Mm-hmm. I definitely see a turn coming, breaking up in the future.
Yeah.
But yeah, I they make it work, and both of them are incredibly talented in their own right. So I mean, it's kind of like, win-win.
Yeah, but you got two singles superstars. Like, you look at Keith Lee and his run, and you look at Swerve and his run, and it's kind of, to me, I think it almost kind of cheapens it. My opinion. If you don't have nothing to do with them, don't sign them. If you don't know where to take them, don't sign them. Don't waste your money. I mean, it just makes business sense for me. I think what Tony was trying to do was just let me grab everybody up. Let me get everybody whose contracts up, and now I got them. But now what do I do with them?
Right.
Yep.
See, that's why they need people like us to help out. Be like, all right, let's do this. Like, let's have our group of people, and I don't know. I don't know nothing, but you would think I don't think one person can do it, and but then again, we don't know what goes on backstage.
That is very true.
So yeah, so it's kind of like it's what we see, but we don't know what's going on. But at the same time, it's like, can we see this, or And I was talking to Geek before Joe found us, and was the show started, which he hasn't really been talking much because I know you're not a big AEW fan. I'm sorry.
I'm not a hater, but I don't know. I've been getting in and watching some of their stuff, like everyone, like yesterday. But I was like, I always catch it at the weirdest moments. It's like that TikTok video when the girl walks in on the guy watching wrestling and is going, and he's like, but wrestling! I swear, baby, it's wrestling. That's me. And I'm just going, no, man. I mean, is there a Yankee game on today? Oh, and they're out of the playoffs. No.
Shane, I agree with you. I don't know what they're doing with Miro, to be honest.
Where has he been?
Is he injured?
No.
He wasn't.
It's got rumors.
He returned, and yeah.
Geek's starting rumors on the internet now. They're gonna hear him and be like, "You a Metal Geek said he's injured."
Metal Geek said that Miro was injured.
Yo,
it's breaking news.
I know at one point he was, but
then he came back.
Right.
You say one thing on a podcast or a live telecast for pro wrestling,
it's over.
And it's over.
You know what? I'm really bad about that, and I need to do better about it because the Saint got on to me for that. And I'm like, well, I know I read it. I just can't remember where. I got to do better.
I'm not on the internet.
Well, I'm at a wrestling show.
I didn't come up with it. I know I read it somewhere. I couldn't tell you where. Sorry.
Am I right? Am I right? You go somewhere to a show and you're wearing your shirt, or they know you from that, and you say something, you open your mouth, and gunk comes out, and then everybody goes, "Isn't she from that show?" And then everybody goes, "Wow, blah 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 from they all go on their Twitter machine, plug up their phone.
Yeah.
From dudes at ringside is the big mouth, blah, 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 and then Geek at dudes ringside. He really is. No.
I was supposed to well when we were on last time I was saying how me and the Mister were going to go to Jacksonville, but neither one of us could get the time off, so that kind of fell through. I was kind of sad about it, but at the same time I was just like, well, it is what it is. So maybe next time, because I was going to go live and like everything. I was ready. I mean, I had my outfit planned. I was ready to slay.
Oh, you were ready. You was ready.
I was mad ready. I was gonna wear these and everything. Like I had my outfit, hair, all of that prepared, and
she was gonna slay. Wait, what's that? Wait, what's that show everybody liked from NBC that was kind of like The Office? That was right after The Office. Parks and Recreation. Parks and Rec with the Indian guy and the other girls like treat yourself. Treat yourself. That's that right there. That's Alora. Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
Oh yeah, Shane. Lana is on VH1 Surreal Life, and the way she said it, that Miro is not on Tony Khan's radar. Ooh, I did not know that.
Yeah, I was watching that. I was like, oh no.
She made an Instagram post a while back asking fans if they wanted to see her be with Miro on AEW. I didn't read the comments, but I was like, well, he's kind of lost, and I don't know. I hate that because Miro is an amazing talent too.
He is. I think that was for them to get him. Well, okay. AEW and WWE both fumbled him. They both did.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Rusev Day was one of the hottest things going. They fumbled it and messed it up.
Yeah.
I feel like it was out of spite too.
Yeah. And it ain't like, and it's not like he couldn't wrestle.
Right. Yeah, he was a great wrestler.
They blew it. They get him at AEW, and it's like, oh, okay, go do this. And
Chris from the Straight Up Wrestling Show, he said he's checking in. Good to see you.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Was on earlier.
What up?
The world is watching.
I want to see Miro versus Warlock. Oh, that would be good.
That would be a good one.
I think with Lana too. Lana was amazing on the mic. I loved her ravishing Russian gimmick. And I know people criticize her about wrestling, but the thing with her is she tries. She was very transparent about training, and she knew she wasn't the best. And I wrote an article on Chairshot about it a couple years back, to which she did see it and thanked me for writing the article. She knows she's not the best, but she's trying, and I can't fault her for that. Especially with those in the past that tried and failed, and people were like, at least with her, she's like, you know what? I know I'm not good, but hey, I'm putting in the work. You gotta respect her for that. At least she tried.
Can I go no chill with Phil mode for just a small moment?
Yeah.
I give Lana credit for trying. It's kind of like when we were all kids and your parents said nothing beats a try, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to some of the other women that came to WWE that didn't try, they just.
Mm-hmm. We've had some train wrecks now.
I mean, it's kind of like, have you ever watched wrestling a day in your life? Just curious. With some of them. Others, it's kind of like, at least she's trying. Like, yeah, Lana was not great. We didn't expect her to come in to be Natalya. No.
Right.
No. And of course she botched moves. And the thing of it is, you would actually kind of expect her to botch moves and mess up because she's not that.
Mhm.
But then you had other ones that they built up to be the next big thing. And that's kind of like.
And it turns into a chihuahua barking on the opposite the door. Like,
That's
that's
a pretty
what
good
that
one.
was barking.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I wish you were on here. Marie says
Yeah.
hi. We love
Feel
you.
better,
Marie.
Marie.
Marie,
Get well soon. We missed you.
This-
Someday we're all gonna hang out together. It's okay.
We are. One of these days we are.
Yeah.
Shane, Lana is
We gotta-
better
we
than
gotta-
Dana Brooke.
we
You know,
have
Dana
to-
Brooke is one of those to me where I'm just like,
Dana Brooke.
there's something missing about her. I feel like, I know at one point I was on a podcast and I was like, maybe she should change her look. I don't know, but yeah,
She changed her face a couple times already.
She did what?
She changed her face a couple times already.
Oof.
Oh, I wasn't supposed. My bad. I'm sorry. My bad.
I just feel like she blends in, and not in a good way, because she's your typical blonde hair, blue eye. You're like,
Whatever happened to Lacey Evans?
She got that BBL on her lips.
What?
The BBL is supposed to be for the cheeks, not the lips.
yeah, she hasn't been on TV either, has she?
No, and she just came back. Didn't she just come back recently?
Yeah.
They tried to rebrand her, and fans wouldn't go for it. They didn't like her.
Marie shows up, and look who comes right behind her. Ray all day. Adam Cole is king.
Waiting for the day.
I was wondering
Adam
when
Cole.
you were going to show up. It wouldn't
Oh wait,
be
that's yes.
wouldn't be a full-on party without Ray all day.
He just ate and he was like,
That's somebody else I missed too, Adam Cole.
nice guy.
Hmm.
Was he a nice guy, Adam Cole?
Adam Cole, he was yeah, he's awesome. He had a concussion, I think. And yeah.
What was that?
And then I know
That was at Forbidden Door where he got
Forbidden
hurt, right?
Door, yeah, you're right, you're right. And then Kyle O'Reilly had neck surgery.
Damn.
That just hurt my feelings because Kyle O'Reilly's like right up there in my favorites of all time. I freaking love Kyle O'Reilly. Let's see. Ray Audacious, you asked Adam Cole a question. I need him to clarify this.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, who asked Adam Cole?
Yeah, I want to know what the question is. Ooh, Marie says, yes, Chris Jericho challenged any former Ring of Honor champion to a match on Dynamite next week. Marie says, rumor has it Cole will answer Jericho's challenge next week. Hey, I'd pop for that.
It's clear
to his chair.
In Vegas at the pay-per-view. What was your question?
I like your sweatshirt, Phil. It's cool.
What?
So what?
I like your sweatshirt, the PlayStation sweatshirt.
Oh man, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
yeah.
Still
Walmart.
PlayStation guy, not denying it.
Here, wearing my Damian Priest shirt and got my little Harley Quinn get up going on.
Yeah,
for a PlayStation buddy to play against Crazy Wolf 570 right here on the PlayStation Network. Check it out.
Bro, PKI for life all day. Abby, bro. Abby. We get it cracking.
Oh man, me and Geek back in the day in college would be playing from lunchtime all the way straight to dinner, but the same match, guys. Like me and Geek was straight up hardcore. Both our wrestlers were covered in indie style, covered in blood. Every move in our move set was used, right, Geek?
Yeah.
Every move in the move set, and our friends were like, "Do you want to go for lunch? 5 more minutes." My friend bought time. He was like, "I'm gonna unplug your darn PlayStation, guys. Let's go eat."
Yeah.
And we botched the ending. We're like, okay.
Ray said he was gonna send the video to me. about asking Adam Cole a question. He believes that Cole's fighting Jericho. And Marie, did I miss the Eddie Kingston part? Yes, you did. I played it for you. And Shane didn't even take the day off. I had to use the Fight Me button. Only one. Yeah.
Say just the one.
Yeah.
I was holding my own there. Okay, Chris. PlayStation Network. I don't know nothing.
Chris. CKI for life. CKI, the number 4 life. I want all the smoke. I want all of it.
Crazy Wolf 570. The R is capital, sir. Check me out. You don't want to get hit by this wolf because he spits fire.
Meanwhile, I'm quite content with my little Sega Genesis thing that they have 80 plus games on. The Mister and I are talking about doing a Mortal Kombat tournament.
Ooh. Wait, which Mortal Kombat? The original Mortal Kombat, or are we talking like new Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, the originals. They're like I have this adapter thing. It's Sega Genesis, and it's got like 80 of the original Sega games. It's like Mortal Kombat, Sonic, etc. They don't have Road Rash. Kind of pissed me off, but you know, Road Rash was the game back in the day.
Streets of Rage 2 was the game.
They have PlayStation 4 now. I don't know if you know that, Phil.
Oh yeah, I got it, bro.
We got to play against. We have to play each other in that. I got it.
Is it tomorrow or was it tonight?
No, I thought that was tonight.
Ray says it's tomorrow.
I could have sworn it was tonight.
I was about to check.
This was tomorrow, I believe.
This is gonna be good though. Oh my god.
I'm going old school.
Y'all, I love me some Jay White. Oh god.
O'Connor versus Eddie Kingston.
Jay White earlier. Like him and Roman would be good too.
Wasn't Eddie
Kingston? Did he face AJ Styles?
Rumble. Hey, Rumble on 44th Street. That's tomorrow.
Okay.
Why do I think it's tonight? I think it's because Outlaw does their shows on Thursdays, and Homicide's part of New Japan tonight. Put on that show, so I'm thinking Outlaw and New Japan. And I'm thinking
Outlaw's on Long Island. If nobody knows that,
they have 30 already. Look, I'm so behind.
Yeah, 30 is about to drop.
Alora, they actually had RoboCop on one of their Mortal Kombat games. RoboCop, Freddy Krueger.
Really?
Kratos, Spawn, Jason Voorhees, Alien, Terminator.
Terminator was funny. I loved when you had him face RoboCop. He had his one-liners about RoboCop. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, they had a couple different ones on there. Michael Myers, Leatherface, any Warner Brothers horror character.
Marie says they're doing a pre-show tonight, Geek. So we solved that.
Yeah.
So, was there anything else well, Chris got something. Hold on. Have y'all heard the rumor about NWA might want to work with WWE? I haven't heard anything.
Another one? Another company working with WWE. We got New Japan now. We got NWA.
We know
will be in the benefit.
What a time to be alive, man.
We know some wrestlers that wrestle with NWA. Riley Rocket. If they do that, I'm sending Riley Rocket the biggest celebration explosions in my message for her because she deserves that. Riley Rocket is a really good wrestler on the indie scene. If either of you guys, any's in the chat, have not heard of Riley Rocket, you need to
trained by Ricky Morton.
Trained by the Mr. Nice. Ricky Morton himself. And when she was on our podcast, I'm happy she did it. She was touting Ricky Morton like he was sitting right there in the background.
He's a workhorse for sure. Yeah.
Still wrestles. The band still wrestles.
Was there I don't know if there was anything else that we needed to talk about. Can y'all
one more thing.
Y'all are more caught up than I am. So
is there any independent wrestling shows by you guys?
No, wait. I have one more thing.
One more thing. All right, Geek, go.
I was gonna say that. How do you feel about Dominic saying He's this generation's Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie
Oh
Guerrero.
my god, I can't believe I forgot to talk about that. And I was gonna put that on there. So, do I want to be generous and be nice about it, or do I want to state the real facts? Because generous me would be like, okay, maybe about 90% of them would disagree with him, but 99.9 people disagree with that statement, and it's kind of like, who told you that? Seriously, who told you that? Yes, for what you've done so far, you're doing great. You know, I liked your thing with Seth Rollins. I'm liking that you're doing some kind of character development with Judgment Day. But honey, just because it was a storyline 20-something years ago doesn't mean that. No. You might get there one day, but that's a really tall order. I mean, Eddie Guerrero, come on.
I think they're just playing off the fact that people are saying, "Who's the real dad, Eddie or Ray?"
Yeah, that could possibly be.
It's
too.
like, bro, pipe down.
We watched the story about Eddie about Ray's story on A&E. That's all real. Be realistic. That's what I said.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that, Chris. Yeah. When he said that, he was just laughing and everybody like, ah! That really got everybody riled up, and I was just sitting there like, whew, that took some balls. It really did.
But fortune favors the bold.
Yeah,
that was a bold move.
You are exactly right. Yes. He said
See.
that, I went, oh my god, he went there. Woo.
Yeah. I mean, not to say nothing, but I think Andrade is this generation's Eddie Guerrero. If AEW finally pulled the trigger on him,
somebody else, yeah.
Uh-huh.
They had his run, and his run at NXT got so good, and then it's just,
yeah.
I hate that for him too.
I mean, like Andrade, Roosh,
another one.
What's my man? Miedo.
Penta. Bandito. There you go.
Bro.
Right.
You speaking Spanish now? Bandito?
It's kind of like when you look at some of the luchadors that are out there now, it's like, stop, Dominic, relax. You're doing that for namesake of who your dad is, sure. But you got a long way to go.
Yeah. It's like, okay. You remember how The Rock did back then? Wake up. Get the tweet. Get the tweet. Get the tweet. Wake up. I haven't heard this, Shane. I think it's gonna be its own entity. No, and I'm pretty sure they're working on that. We were talking about use of the talent earlier. I think a lot of he's going to have a section on Ring of Honor, a section at AEW, and I guess they're just working out the kinks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Imagine they did that, guys. They just dropped the whole AEW name and just kept it as ROH.
That would be, yeah. I don't see that happening.
It's just a dream. Like, imagine that. Like
Tony Khan. It's like it's not AEW anymore. It's ROH.
Yeah, Ben does make a great heel, and I'm so glad that they got him doing this with the Judgment Day. I don't like how they did it. It was kind of messed up, but and I did get the video. I'll watch it later. Ring Honor show probably be next year. I agree, and that's one of the reasons why. Well, it's one of the reasons too why Chris Jericho's Ring Honor champion. Kind of tried to seal the deal, I think. Not that he didn't deserve it or anything, because I mean he's a legitimate champion and all, but I think there's more to that than just being the champion. So
absolutely.
So, but yeah, I appreciate y'all coming on with me. I had a blast.
Yeah.
Real quick, Joe had a question. Is there any indie shows coming up in our area? Well, actually, Joe, there is. November 20th, All Heel Wrestling is having Wrestle Haven. So if you guys are in the Chicagoland area, come check us out. Pre-sale tickets are available now at only $10.
Geek, get a flight. Gotta go to Chicago. $10. Yikes.
We got an amazing lineup. We're actually interviewing with and shout out to Hot Take Podcast that I also work with, as well as Pizzas and Power Bombs as an honorary peach.
Yes.
And Dudes at Wrestling Podcast. These are my bros. Work with Hot Take. We're actually interviewing tonight King Torch, the creator and founder of All Heel. So, got big things coming. So if you guys are available, want to hang out with me in the Chicagoland area, come on out November 20th.
You gotta send us one of your posters. We'll post it. Only when the event's coming closer, we'll post it on the Instagram. And
definitely. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Anyway, we can
we gotta have you guys all on the show because, and I've said this before to my crew and different people that follow, Peaches and Power Bombs, check them out. Dudes at Wrestling, check them out. And so many people that's like, yo, one I'm in Atlanta, the other one in how you? Don't worry about it. I want to be able to interview you guys separately and guys have you on the show and just chop it up with y'all. Again, cross networking and all that good stuff. It's all yeah,
man.
Shane, I haven't watched these shows yet, but I got them on my DVR. I'm saving them from when the Mister's around because he likes to watch that stuff too.
There's one that I'm excited that's coming out in November, and I thought it was dumb why Netflix planned it for November. Have you guys been looking in on the Wednesday Addams stuff? The show?
Yes. Oh, you haven't heard about that?
Oh, my Aunt Alora.
That came from the Addams family? Yeah, she's getting... Google it, YouTube it. It looks pretty good. It looks good.
And it's supposed to be bloody, too. It's not like they're not holding back. It's going to be
Tim Burton. Wow. It's Tim Burton, basically.
Tim Burton made it, so it has to be. Tim Burton.
Interesting. Anything y'all need to plug before we head out for the evening?
Oh, we got one. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. EST, we are interviewing a pro wrestler from Long Island. His name is Scarecrow. Show starts at 8. We'll be live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and he has some kind of news that he has to announce.
There's a drop tomorrow, so make sure you guys
exclusive.
Yes.
Exclusive news. That's what he said in the promo. I don't know what it is. Joe doesn't know what it is.
And we also really hope that a few days ago, last Friday, we had an interview and somebody got attacked, and we don't hope they're okay. What's his name? Geek? Oh, gosh. Brock Boulder got attacked at the end of the show, and we really hope all our prayers go out to Brock Boulder. Hope he's okay. We haven't heard from him in a week, so we know he's okay. He's okay. I'm just worried,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Also, make sure you guys follow all 4 of us. By the way, if you're not doing so,
everybody push the follow button, follow everybody. If you can push the follow button,
subscribe and share. Tell everybody how awesome we are as a podcasting network family.
And we are more than, and we are like legit like a family. Like it's dope how like we can reach out to one another and Yeah. That's really dope. Like you guys are definitely in my heart. Yes. Marie, get well soon. I do have one thing to say. I got one thing to say, and then quick shout outs from all of us. I'm not sure what you guys do, if you guys are, Christians, not Christians, whatever. Send love, send positive energy to Kevin Nash, man.
Yes.
He lost at 26.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, 6. Oh my
And
god.
and the crazy thing about it is he died on Scott Hall's birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, even
Oh, man.
sadder.
So that's kind of like a double whammy. Just
Yeah.
just some thoughts, prayers, healing energy, positive energy, whatever towards Big Daddy Cool, Big Sexy Kevin Nash.
Yeah,
Kevin,
absolutely.
if you watching this, Kevin, we hope you are. We know you might be checking us out or doing your own show, but bro, Peaches and Power Bombs, Dudes of Wrestling, Hot Take, No Chill with Phil, man. We're all praying for you, bro. Wolfpack for life.
Wolfpack for life. Heck yeah.
Follow,
Yes, like, subscribe, and
me.
share.
Yeah. Follow me on all social media platforms. No Chill with Phil, Hot Take Wrestling, All Heel. I just opened up a Christian Mingle account.
Why do you have a Christian Mingle account?
My Christian Mingle account is called Deacon I'm Down. You can figure it out.
Yeah.
You can put that together on your own. But yeah.
You can have down. Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
Alora, do you know how?
We gotta do.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
It's real out here. It's real out here.
Oh jeez. I had plenty of fish back in the day, and like, you think people be chiming down your door saying, "Oh, look, a person in my area." It's just like, nope, no one's here. I'm like, hey, I'm not here. Hey, no.
Bro, don't get me started. Because I'm so pissed off at these websites where they're like, somebody 2.4 miles away from you wants you. They do? We're not even going to talk about
You
that.
say hi, and the box disappears and says they blocked you. It's like,
We're not even going to talk about that. No.
sad face. I'm what's name sitting in the
Phil
ring
done
crying.
showed out for the night, I'm telling you.
No, don't get me in trouble. No,
You said it, not me. All right, guys, like, subscribe, and share Peaches and Power Bombs on YouTube and Facebook, Instagram, Peach Bombs Pod on Twitter. Follow these amazing guys. They've said their dudes at ringside, No Chill Phil. No Chill Phil is showing. We got some dancing going on. We posted our interview with Dr. Chris Featherstone this week. It was an amazing episode. Definitely a check off our list of guests we wanted to interview from day one. If you're interested in learn about mental health, especially in pro wrestling, give it a listen. Very, very good stuff. And to those, what, Nina? What? Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us. Come here. You want to say bye to everybody? Come here. No, come here. Come here. Come say bye to everybody. There.
Whoa. Nina.
Say bye-bye. And thank you for joining us. And until next time, we will see y'all later. Bye-bye. And I'm trying to find the thing. I can't find her thing. So hold on. I'm trying to find her singing thing. I can't find it. But we will see y'all later. Bye.